An Amtrak train traveling for the first time on a new high-speed route derailed in Washington state on Monday, killing at least 6 people and sending numerous cars flying off of an overpass onto a busy highway. A U.S. official told the Associated Press that there were many injuries and that the death count was expected to rise. The train was traveling south on a new high-speed rail route that opened on Monday when it derailed around 7:30 am. After the derailment, one of the carriages was left hanging off an overpass, resting on an overturned train car below, and 13 out of 14 cars left the track, officials said. The derailment, which hit at least 5 vehicles below, but did not kill any motorists, occurred near Tacoma, roughly 40 miles, 64 kilometers, south of Seattle. There were 77 passengers and 7 crew members on board, Amtrak said. A few hours after the crash, Donald Trump cited the crash as a reason to support his infrastructure plan, tweeting, "The train accident that just occurred in DuPont, WA shows more than ever why our soon-to-be submitted infrastructure plan must be approved quickly. $7 trillion spent in the Middle East while our roads, bridges, tunnels, railways, and more, crumble. Not for long." 10 minutes later, he tweeted, "Thoughts and prayers are with everyone involved." Patricia Freeman, who was on the train when it crashed, said it appeared that her car had hit a tree, which stopped it from tumbling down. "It felt like it was in slow motion," she told The Guardian after she arrived at a center in DuPont that officials set up for survivors to reunite with loved ones. "I was trying to grab the bottoms of the table. I felt like a pinball in a pinball machine. Someone broke a window in the car to rescue her and other passengers," she recalled, adding, "Everything was rubble. I'm amazed I'm not rubble." Freeman, who cut her lip during the crash, had been traveling back home to Portland, Oregon, after visiting family in Washington. Alexander Christensen, a 24-year-old passenger from Copenhagen, said he was in the bathroom when the crash occurred, and that he was thrown to the ground. "When he stood up, the train was shaking," he said. "I didn't believe it happened when it happened," he said. Christensen, who was in Seattle for an exchange program, said his train car stopped on a steep embankment, and that he exited out of the back of the car and helped others out. No one in his car was seriously injured. Emma Schaefer, who was traveling from Seattle to Portland on winter break, said she was napping on the train when the crash happened and that she was able to exit her car by walking onto another car that had fallen onto the highway. "Have you ever been on a 3D simulator where it shakes you around a pod? It was like that," she said, describing the aftermath as mass confusion at a 45-degree angle. "It felt like the end of the world, like we'd stepped out of a nuclear bunker amid the wreckage," she continued, adding that she was still in shock. "It's hitting me in waves. I'm suppressing some of it.